Today I want to talk a little bit more about hydration. And that's mostly because that I have started a hydration challenge that's going to begin November the 1st. Let's talk a little bit about that first so that anybody who's just here to hear the rules and figure out more about the hydration challenge can just cut out if this video goes a little bit too long. So basically on the 1st of November, we're going to begin this hydration challenge, and the purest form of it is that you're supposed to be trying to drink a gallon of water every single day for 30 days. That means no coffee, no sugary drinks, no tea, nothing with caffeine, because caffeine is going to dehydrate you because it's a diuretic. So like I said, the goal is 1 gallon of water, and that's about 126 ounces. We're going to make this a little bit more flexible though, because I know that it's difficult to stay with it if you can't do it. So right now it is the 27th of October. That means we've got 4 days until the 1st. What I want you guys to be doing is to be practicing to have that water bottle that you carry with you at all times, and then to have that gallon of water that is separate so that you know this is what I have to drink for the day. You either buy a gallon jug, you buy a container, that just fill it with water every single day, 120. I have a piece of blue tape around my my container of water, so I know that I have to fill it up to this point, and then I can just keep pouring out of that one throughout the day. And then I have my pretty little peacock one that I carry around with me at all times. Just keep filling it up, and I try to stay away from caffeine. For every 8 ounces of caffeine, I try to drink 8 ounces of a caffeinated beverage, I should say. I try to drink an extra 4 to 5 ounces of water just to kind of make up for that caffeine and that diuretic effect. So, okay, here we go. For 30 days, your goal is at least half your body weight in water. So if you weigh 120, you're going to try to shoot for 60. If you weigh 150, you're going to shoot for 75. 200, shoot for 100 ounces of water every single day. That should be your minimum. And then your ideal, 125 ounces of water. If you fall somewhere in the middle there, just find that happy place. So for me, it's 100 ounces of water. I'd like to, for these 30 days, to shoot for anywhere above 100 ounces, because I know that when I fall out of the challenge at the end of 30 days, that maintaining 100 ounces of water every single day is going to be much easier if I've been hitting 110, 115, 125, whatever it is that I'm able to hit. Also, give yourself a little bit of leniency. There's this step bet that I do. It's just called step bet. And basically, your goal is to hit a certain amount of steps every single day using your activity monitor. But it gives you a little bit of leniency. What it does is you want to hit for 3 days out of the week your minimum. For 2 days out of the week, you want to hit this active level, this like plus 10%. So if it's, I want to hit 1,000 steps, or let's say 10,000 steps, because that's a little bit more, that's better. So I want to hit 10,000 steps, and that's my minimum, but I want to hit 10% more, which is 1,000. So for twice a week, I want to hit 11,000 steps. And then there are 2 throwaway days. Every single week, 2 throwaway days that if I am under my minimum of 10,000, I'm not kicked out of the competition. So give yourself a day or 2 days where if I miss it, it's not a big deal. Get back on track and start moving again. I think the biggest problem that we have with diets and with this type of challenge is that you miss a day, you screw up, you eat 5 Oreo cookies, and you think, oh shoot, I've screwed it up, I quit, I'm done, there's no coming back from this. Well, that's silly, because there is coming back from it. Just think about it over the span of the week. You may have eaten 5 cookies today, but that just means, okay, no cookies for the next 5 days. And then it's kind of like eating 1 cookie a day, because I had an average of 5 cookies over these 5 days. There we go. I know it's a little bit of a silly way to look at it, but it kind of makes me feel better so that I can get back on track and keep going with it. So that's pretty much it for the hydration challenge. We have a challenge group on Facebook. I'm going to post it below in the notes. And if you'd like to join, just click on the link and request to join. Tell us why you'd like to join. Just be kind when you do. So for anybody who's only interested in hearing about the hydration challenge and doesn't want to hear any more, you can move on, because I'm just going to talk a little bit about why hydration is important. Number one, for fitness. So you know that when you work out, you start to sweat. So that means that you're dehydrating yourself. So if you're not already hydrated, you're already behind the curve, which means that you need to drink even more as you're working out, which means that you're probably gonna have to stop, because the more you drink, the more you have to go to the bathroom. So if you maintain that hydration, you're not going to have to drink as much during the workout. You're not going to have to drink as much to recuperate, because you're already hydrated. Obviously, you want to keep hydrating, so you're going to keep drinking afterwards, but you're already ahead of the game. Number two is your mental health. Your brain is made of 85% water. Your body is made of 75% water. So that means that whenever your brain is processing stuff, your brain is using water. If you're dehydrated, your brain is going to be slower to process stuff, and it's going to be more difficult to process stuff. So you're going to struggle just a little bit more mental health wise. In your emotions, in everything that your brain has to do, seeing, hearing, all of these things, every process involves the brain. So if you want to be on top of everything, mentally, physically, you need to be drinking more water. Let's see. Number three, energy. When you're fatigued, when you're thirsty, you're already dehydrated. Bottom line, you need to drink more water to stay energized. Hey, and for fitness sake as well, if you're drinking cold water, your body has to heat it up in order to utilize it. So your body is burning even more calories when you're drinking cold water. And then finally, big one, skin. Your skin is affected so much by the amount of hydration that you have. I'm going to tell you my own results from the hydration challenge, and maybe I shouldn't have sent them away. Hopefully some people are still watching. When I went into the hydration challenge in 2015 for the very first time, my hair was falling out. I was incredibly stressed out. I was losing my hair so much in the bathroom. Every single time I showered, my hair was all over the floor, was all in the drain, and I was pulling out just huge clumps of it every single shower. And I showered every single day because I was working out a lot. And then my skin was incredibly flaky, was red all up here, like it was red right here and then red only on one side. I'll post a picture in the group, so if you want to see it, see the picture, and I'll show you my before from 2015 when I had just really bad skin problems. Okay, since then, the skin problems come and go, but I've noticed that the more water I drink, the clearer, the more hydrated my skin is. A big thing with wrinkles is that the more water that you drink, the less defined your wrinkles are. The more dehydrated you are, the more defined your wrinkles are. So those crow's feet, those big wrinkles across my forehead, those are going to be way more defined the less water I drink. So I need to drink more if I want to look younger, which is definitely my all-time goal. That is why I sell for Rodan & Fields, because they have top of the line products that I think do really great things for your skin. They have definitely gotten rid of so much of the redness that was still there. I had all this pinkness from being dehydrated that went away, but it was still, you could see where it used to be. You can't tell right now. Yeah, it's actually pretty clear. I used to have this big brown circle right here because I went to go volunteer for a Spartan race, and I was pulling a tire all day long back and forth. Sunburn so bad, like literally it was disgusting. There were just like little bumps all over my forehead from being sunburned, and from then on I had this big huge brown spot, which probably nobody noticed, but I saw it every single day. Obviously that's what I saw. So I started using reverse lightning, and reverse lightning got rid of all of, like, there's very little discoloration in my skin. I only used it for 3 or 4 months, and then when I was out of that product, I moved on to Soothe. So I use Soothe to wash my face every single day. But I also had, I think that the wrinkles are starting to go away. You can't really see it. I'm 35 years old, going on 36 very soon in March the 24th, you guys. Remember that for when you send me birthday presents. Okay, so I started to use Redefine to try and get rid of the wrinkles. So I'm using the Amp Roller every single night, and then I use the serums. I also use the Hydration Serum, which when your skin is hydrated, it's going to plump up the cells. And when it plumps up the cells, you're not going to be able to see as much of the wrinkles, and you're not going to be able to see like those deep, like this would be super deep. And then these little lines over here, they're starting to go away slowly but surely. But you know, at 36, they could be much more defined. And actually, I think that they were getting more defined. And then I think I've talked to you guys earlier about this, that I've been using the lash boost. So the lash boost, I love it. My lashes are getting very long. I love it. I've also, you see this scar right here. So when I was the night before I went into the 5th grade, I will always remember this. I had just gone to I was going to a brand new school the very next day, and I duck under a phone cord and I hit my head on the corner of the counter, and I was so distraught because 5th grade little girl, first day, doesn't know anybody, and I've got stitches in my eyebrow. I was humiliated. I was just stupid. I was so embarrassed. And when they took the stitches out, they plucked the hair right out. So I wish I had shown it to you sooner, but this used to be much more defined. I've been using the lash boost in my little scar up there, and it's slowly starting to refill it, and I'm very excited about that. So if you've got these, you know, really thin eyebrows and you want thicker eyebrows, the lash boost works like a charm. I'm hoping that someday they come out with this better with hair shampoo or something like that, so that my hair will grow thicker too. Why not? But as you can see, the more water I drank, the less my hair was falling out. So now I've got thicker, curlier hair. Well, not curlier. It's just as curly as it's always been, but it's thicker hair now because it's starting to grow in. It's not falling out nearly as much as it was when I was super dehydrated. So that's pretty much it. Those are all the products I use. I always link them down below. So if you're interested, give me a ring. You don't have to buy them, but maybe you're interested in finding out more about them or other products that I use. How do I get my hair curly? That's another video. I think I've already done it. I can tell you a little bit more if you want to know, or I can link you to the person who told me what I should be using. One final hint. So, curly hair. One of the big tips is never use a terry cloth towel on your hair, because it will dry it out and your curls will go flat. So your curls will not be good because your hair is too dry, because that's what a terry cloth towel does to your hair. Well, your hair is made of the same type of cells as your skin. So I thought, if I'm not supposed to use a terry cloth towel on my hair, wouldn't it make sense that I'm not supposed to use a terry cloth towel on my face? So I have a Turby towel that I use to dry my hair, and I try never to touch my hair with a terry cloth towel anymore, just my Turby towel, microfiber, 100% wonderful. Second, I have a Diva towel, also microfiber. You can buy any kind, it doesn't really matter. I buy the Diva towel because I like the Diva curl shampoo and stuff like that, so I had gotten it for my hair. I use that. It's small, just a little face-sized towel. I use that on my face now, and I think that it's making a difference. I feel like I look younger. I don't feel like I look like I'm 35. Maybe you guys will tell me that I do, and then you'll ruin my day. So please don't do that. Just kidding. Tell me the truth. Tell me what you think. I am definitely very interested in knowing. That is a little bit more about our hydration challenge. I hope to see you over on Facebook. Thank you so much. I know that this was a little bit longer than my other ones have been, but I hope you got something out of it. If you have any questions, if you want to know more, please feel free to comment below. Check out my blog. I'll also link that below. Check out my Facebook, all of those different things. If you're interested in any of it, Beachbody, Rhodanian Fields, or just curly hair in general, let me know and I will share. Bye.